Oh, are you guys ready for some?
I'm
some Mania?
excited.
Yeah,
This game is good.
I got 2 of these. I was playing it more on the Switch, so I mean, I was able to do pretty well. I've beaten the game, and then like when I did this last time as Knuckles, I got like 5 Chaos Emeralds in Green Hill Zone alone. So.
Oh, nice.
I haven't beaten it so I haven't gotten like the final ending yet. So hopefully we'll get it on this playthrough.
Yeah.
No, me and David have had long weeks, and we just want to play some games.
Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I've been getting ready for school. We went to the state fair. Pat gave us a shout out.
We gotta talk about that.
That was crazy.
I forgot about that. We gotta talk about that. So, I don't know. We were just hanging out at my house. We were watching Avatar, I guess. In front of us, and we kept getting a bunch of notifications that said something.
And they were like hashtag GT Live,
hashtag Game Theory, stuff like that. Can you move?
Yeah.
As it turns out, none other than Matt Pat of Mr. Game Thoughts Live. That's a show. Was doing a stream.
So apparently I died already? Oh wait.
No, you just went off the screen.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you can die. He was doing a stream, and he mentioned something like, "Oh, I should have a channel like something called the Game Detectives." Oh, how did I?
Or somebody said something like, "You're like a game detective," and then
he's like, "Oh, I gotta do that."
He's like, "That'll be my next channel."
And then he was like, "Does that exist?" And then unfortunately, he still didn't find our channel somehow. But the fact that he said it and kept repeating it, people actually looked it up, and we got some traffic. So if you're listening to this and you're from the oh, you don't get to do this with me?
No.
And you're from the Matt Pat squad, this is a shout out to you. You're the ones that make it happen.
Who isn't part of the Matt Pat squad?
I think we're gonna have to do a collab with him now, don't you think?
I think that'd be really fun. He seems
and
like
honestly,
a good guy.
well, I don't know. I watched I watched his Five Nights at Freddy's videos, and and there was that whole thing with the Pope.
Okay, that's dumb. But he was just trolling.
I think he was serious, but I don't know. I don't know the guy. Our next goal is we're gonna get a shout out from none other than PewDiePie.
PewDiePie.
So
what's that?
I was trying to say. I didn't want to say. How does he do it? Yeah, I didn't. That's what I didn't want to do.
Well, I'm always here to do that for you.
He's
the
next goal.
It was funny because people were like doing like they're like Game Detectives Takeover or like something.
They did like raid.
Oh.
Well, and
then we looked at Matt Pat's recent live video, and it was Matt Pat reacting to like haters. And I'm like, oh gosh, I hope we didn't say anything.
Yeah, he was like looking at channels that said bad things about him, and I was like, oh my god, did he find us making fun of him with the Pope or something like that? And a bunch of people are gonna get mad at us. But no, it was just a nonchalant reference where I'm surprised. I don't even understand. Oh, I'm not even gonna. I didn't even get the coins because I did it wrong. Or the rings.
That's okay. We got the silver.
Yeah, you don't even need the gold. I don't know how we didn't find our page when he was searching for it, though.
They searched for Game Detective.
Oh.
But not Game Detectives. And if you search Game Detectives doesn't show up.
I don't know if it's good or bad that we didn't come up, because, like, he could have brought us up and been like, oh, look how terrible this channel is. And that's kind of what I was worried about.
Or he could have pulled us up and been like, oh, this is a fledgling YouTube channel that has promise in it.
See,
I should collab with them.
I just don't have as much faith in Scenario B.
I don't have any faith in Scenario B, but
it is exciting, especially since it happened right when our Season 2 was launching, and we just put the new intro video up, which is... I think you can fly me. Do you want to fly me up there?
Sure.
I think that's how this works.
How do I get over?
Oh, there we go. Okay. I think if you fly above me, I can grab you. Oh, I did it for a second. There we go. Keep going. Yeah. Whee! See, this is what's fun. It's weird. We've been doing this for over a year now, like 18 months, and we still haven't really played good co-op games.
No.
We're usually just watching each other.
Unless Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, does not really work like that.
Is this gonna... I don't want that shield. I know it's so much easier to do this as Knuckles. And I know there's some fail-safes in the game where they make it so, like, Tails and Knuckles aren't in insta-win mode. Mm-hmm. Like, they designed it purposely better than the old ones. But I just remember I had...
What about up here?
There's nothing up there. I think I have a decent idea where some of them are. I know I had 3... I think I got all 3 Chaos Album World... Let's fly up there. I think I got 3 Chaos... No, there's nothing up there. I think I got 3 Chaos Emeralds in this level alone when I played it before.
And just like the first act?
Yeah.
Oh my match.
I think there's either... Oh, well, that was a big... It doesn't really matter. Height isn't really super relevant, because they can be high or low.
Yeah.
But, I think there's 2 or 3%. If there's 3, then they're hidden really good, because this is the only place where I've seen 3. I know in Chemical Plant, I know for sure where they are.
Do you remember where they were on this one?
No, and we're at, like, the end, so... I'm not gonna, like... I mean, if we find it, we find it, but I'm not gonna spend all day doing it, because it's more fun when you sort of just, like, stumble upon it, or...
Oh my gosh, we're already to 200 rings?
Yeah.
Travis, you're good at this game.
Well, I'm not really that good. We're gonna need some... Oh! Great. We're gonna need some extra lives for some of the later stuff. The game really isn't that hard overall. In fact, I think it's easier than probably any of the classic Sonics. But you also have to keep in mind that me and David aren't good at video games. Particularly, I mean, I've gotten better at these. These are the best special stage that's ever been in a Sonic game, though.
These are fun.
They aren't, like,
they're genuinely enjoyable.
I mean, Blue Sphere is okay, but the half-pipe from Sonic 2, I was always so frustrated by.
Oh, that one was awful. I did
not
like it.
I loathe that one. And this one is... I think every time I played this, I've gotten these on my first try until you get to the 5th and 6th one.
Oh, I failed at the second one. That was not good.
It's just gotta, like... I think the point is you get blue orbs whenever you can, but if you can get orbs or rings, you get the rings, is sort of my philosophy, and I don't always hold true to it.
But that's usually what helps you out at best.
And Sonic is nice, too, because it's a game we can sort of very easily play and talk with each other.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the only sad part about it is we can't listen to the music.
The music in this game is,
amazing.
Again, fantastic. This game is really, really good. And it's not to say, like, oh, Sonic should never be 3D, because I love 3D Sonic games, too. But this is the first good 2D Sonic game, even I think because I didn't like colors, I didn't like the stages from Unleashed. I think since Sonic Advance was the last time I really liked 2D Sonic, and even then, those games aren't fantastic either.
Yeah, I mean, really, probably in like the past 10 years, this is
like, and honestly,
the only good Sonic game.
Well, no, a lot of, I mean, Sonic Generations is really popular, and I like Sonic Generations, but it is pretty lazy and easy. And I mean, this game is longer than Sonic Generations. Sonic Generations you can beat in like 2.5 hours.
Uh-oh.
That makes me upset. So Sonic Generations is so short, and the 2D section... I don't know if I'm going to do these every single time, because we don't really need to, but yeah. Sonic Generations is fun, but it is just sort of, oh, you've played all these levels before. There's some new stuff to mess around with, and I do like some of those. Like, I really like their version of City Escape, and the music in that one is fantastic as well, but it's so short and it's so simple. It doesn't add any... This game adds even this...
So much new.
Even though it's like 66% recycled stages, and there's a lot of old power-ups, and like even these special stages are recycled.
Yeah.
The music is essentially like a whole new soundtrack for the most part.
Yeah, but...
And like even this, Green Hill Zone is the most far-removed Green Hill Zone I think we've ever seen, despite it looking identical, sort of in art style.
Yeah.
It's so much different than the Generations one. And I'm not a huge Generations fan, I'm an Age Colors fan. I am excited for Sonic Forces.
Ooh, that should be interesting.
It's not, I don't think it's going to be good. I don't know, maybe we'll play it on the show. It is kind of exciting, too, because we haven't gotten it yet, but we have an HD capture card now. So, I screwed up. So we can play Switch games and stuff like that, which is fun. We're going to play Rabbids coming up here quick.
Oh, I'm so excited for that!
And Mario Odyssey. That's going to be good.
Whee!
I don't think you... In the other games, you, like, get stuff from doing that. Oh, never mind. I wonder if this carries over.
Nice. I hope so.
There are complaints to be had with this game. Like, I do like how there are transitions between the acts and levels, like in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but sometimes they're pretty lame, and halfway through the game, they just sort of stop.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We'll see. And I think the...
Do you feel like it gets stronger, the lower it goes on, or is it kind of like they start out with the best, and they kind of go from
It is kind of like that. I think Green Hill Zone and Chemical Plant Zone are the most different from their originals, and they have the most different and original ideas, whereas you get to Lava Reef, which has some stuff, but Hydrocity Zone is... It's weird. It's like, one of the acts is, I think, cut and paste from Sonic 3. I don't think there's anything different about it. I'm not going to do it this time.
I forgot, what do you get for those? Oh, you get, like, the
medals.
power-ups.
No, you don't in this game. In this game, you get medals, which unlock, like, other modes and stuff. So.
Right,
Do you want to fly up here, maybe? Check
I don't even know where I am.
Sometimes you just drop in. I like the lightning shield. That's my favorite one. That's actually why I like playing Sonic the most, is because you can use the lightning and water and fire shields.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Knuckles and Tails are fun because
I think you have to go, or is it?
I think it's no.
Oh wait, no, it's to the. It's from the left, I believe.
I think you come over here. There's like a part where this is gonna shatter, and we want to.
We have to go back.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, buddy.
And I mean, Oil Ocean is okay. I mean, we'll get to the different ones. I think all the ones taken over from Sonic CD are really well done. There's only Green Hill Zone is the only one from Sonic 1.
Mm-hmm. Which is fine with me. Like Sonic 1's good, but it's definitely the weakest of the first three.
There are some ones. Sense. There are some ones where it's like I get that they wanted maybe some different choices, but I would have I should have got those. I would have much rather had like Mushroom Hill Zone or Ice Cap Zone or Carnival Night Zone or what's the Casino whatever zone. Like any of those more extravagant ones than Lava Reef or Metallic Madness. Which you get to the
Metallic Madness from CD.
Yes.
Okay.
All the alliterative ones are from CD.
Gotcha.
You get to a point in this game, though, where like some of the second half levels just feel so much more generic. Because Chemical Plant is so different in this. And the new levels they've added are so incredibly unique. I mean, the very last one, we can talk about it when we get there. But Studiopolis, I love it. Mirage Saloon, I love it.
Oh, don't tell me, no spoilers.
Oh, I'm not going to tell you what they are, but all the new ones are fantastic and extremely ambitious. They're by far the standouts from this game. Which
That's
is
good.
cool to
which
think.
Which it should be.
Yeah.
Like,
well, no, it's what it should be, but it's not exactly what you would expect, because you'd be like, oh, Chemical Plant is the one that everyone knows, so we have to make that the best. And it is good. They do some cool stuff. I mean, you've played some of this game, too. You've played up until Flying. Flying Battery is cool, too.
That one's really fun.
That's a level where in the original game, I'm just sort of like, whatever. Which is, oh my god, that's such a horrible way to describe
I'm
something.
just like, whatever.
But in this game, it's one of my favorites.
There we go, nice.
So it's really unpredictable, and that's almost what's great about it, is you aren't just thinking...
You can't rest on your laurels.
No. There are some... I mean, there are weak points. This isn't a perfect game, but if they make like a Sonic Mania 2, or they call it something even better, and they just do the same thing, add more power-ups, different special stages... maybe some new... Okay, the other big innovation... Okay, this is sort of a complaint. The big new move innovation with this game is the drop dash. I can't even use it right now because I have the shield. But it seems cool, but it's kind of useless.
What's the drop dash?
I'll show you once I don't have a shield, because I can't do it when I'm doing it. But it's a new move for Sonic, I guess, to sort of compensate for the fact that Tails and Knuckles have special moves. Okay, so I can spin dash while I'm in the air, and you get sort of a boost without having to... stop your momentum, but it just doesn't seem like there's very many occasions where, just jumping or... Oh, I didn't even expect that to happen. Cool. See, there's surprises. That's fun.
Hello!
It just... And there's so many times where you have these shields, too, so you don't really end up using it.
Well, part of the point is... to get the shield... Like, you want to get the shields, because that helps you with the game.
But it's just like, there's so many... It's weird because, I mean, you'd think, oh, I want to keep up my momentum, which is true. But just most of the time, the normal spin dash works just fine.
Yeah. What's nice is that you can choose to do it that way, though. Like, you can just go fast the whole time if you want to. Or you can, like, stop and get more.
I got knocked back into it.
Get the blue spheres.
I feel like a lot of people say they have trouble with these, but I guess since I'm just used to doing them from Sonic 3... I don't lose at them very often. Now that I say that, I'm probably going to do terribly. But it's the ones that I'm bad at are I could never do the half pipes in Sonic 2. They're so frustrating to me.
Those.
And they're so hard because you get so close and then you have to wait so long before you can try it again. You don't get any better at it. You don't. There's no strategy really, and it's especially frustrating because you have Tails, and he screws up a lot. And when he screws up, that counts for you too because he holds his own rings.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to get this one. It's kind of confusing, and I'm not paying super close attention. We'll see.
Ooh, there we go. I think this is it.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be able to get... I wasn't even collecting the rings anyway, so... And the Sonic 1 special stages are okay. The Sonic CD ones are a little archaic. The Sonic Advance ones are terrible, and the Sonic Heroes ones are the Sonic 2 ones, but 10 times worse.
Oh, Sonic Heroes.
I just like playing Sonic. I like talking about Sonic. I wish Sonic was my friend in real life.
Or you wish you had a friend in real life.
Yeah.
Like, either or would be good.
It would be better if it was Sonic. Oh, no.
But
this is nice because, like, I don't think there was ever water in Green Hill Zone either.
No.
And we got these... The backgrounds are nicer. The music is like... It's not just like a simpler remix, again, or just like a techno or like 8-bit remix that they have in Generations. It's like
there's more backbeat, you know, there's like more to the orchestration.
And like we said in some of our videos, I think we talked about Sonic Mania, is just, the game is such... I gotta stop doing these because they take up so much time. It's such a move of humility on Sega's part to just be like, we don't know how to make Sonic games anymore. We're gonna have these fan people try it and see if it works out.
Well, honestly, they really don't.
And that's fine. They don't have to. They just need to... I mean, they can do Sonic Forces, and then another team can make games like this. That's fine. I mean, Sonic Forces probably isn't going to be a great game, but it'll have its audience, and I'm sure a lot of people will enjoy it. I mean...
I'm not looking... I mean, I was...
You don't really like 3D Sonic games, though.
No,
so.
I didn't like Sonic Adventure... Well, I had the DX, or whatever version, like the new... Sorry,
I mean,
like the GameCube
it's
remix
not.
version.
There's not that much of a difference between the one. Is the DX version just kind of ugly.
Ooh, excuse me.
But Adventure 2 is a fantastic game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And I actually like Sonic 06, and I like some other 3D ones. I don't like Shadow. But I mean, there's
Shadow's kind of known as not being a good game.
It's okay to have both. I think it's okay to say we're making these for the people who like 2D. And these people like 3D, so, you know, we can sort of make everyone happy. And that's from a critical perception, but also, like, a monetary one. They're just going to make more money that way, and I think it's what works out best for everyone, the fans and Sega.
Yes, I agree. I think that ultimately, as long as they're improving or getting better, like, I just don't like the idea of, like, them making bad games, and we're like, well, it's okay, because it's Sonic.
Well, nobody likes Sonic Boom. Like, nobody. Mm-hmm. I mean, a lot of Sonic... Oh, this one... I don't know why, but I kind of have trouble with this
Me
one.
too!
I might need your help.
This is the one I had trouble with the most.
I have trouble with this, and I mean, you did it really quick. I remember I was watching, but I have trouble with the flying battery one as well. See?
Oh, shoot.
Thought he was going to do the arm thing. Well, you're invincible, so you can help me out here. We're kind of cheating. I do, yeah. I mean, the drop dash isn't as useful as like the Insta Shield from Sonic 3, which was the thing that added, and then it's not as fun as the Super Peel Out from Sonic C. Both those are unlockable in this game. This game is just like, you know, it's that classic love letter to fan things that they're always doing, but they're cutting out the crap because they're like, hey, we're actually gonna make some really cool new stuff too.
And I don't think it's just a love letter. I think it's like a...
It's a passion project for sure, too.
I mean, it is, but it's like, it's also like, we love it, but not... We're not... Like, it's not like, we love it exactly how it is, and it cannot get better at all. Like,
I think the only reason this has the older remix levels is because Sega said they had to.
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't know if that's 100%, but I'm pretty sure that was part of their thing was, hey, we'll let you do this, but you need to keep it sort of familiar so it's not that big of a risk.
Yeah.
But hey, if it means we get this and then we get another, there has to be a sequel. This game has been such a success.
I think it's been a bigger
and
success
it
than they
doesn't. I mean, it's a $20 game too. You could make this longer, and I would pay $50 for something like this a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're gonna stop here. But
there's a little
be a chemical plant. Yeah, this time's up pretty. We went a little bit long, but
that's okay. We'll see you back for Chemical Plant.